Chapter 5. Adjectives. Adjectives are words that modify or describe nouns or pronouns. They provide more information about the noun or pronoun, such as its size, color, shape, age, origin, material, or condition. For example, the big dog chased the cat. Big describes the noun dog. She wore a beautiful dress to the party. Beautiful describes the noun dress. Types of adjectives. There are 7 types of adjectives. First, adjectives of quality. An adjective of quality, also known as a descriptive adjective, that provides more information about the characteristics or qualities of a noun. In simpler terms, it describes the attributes, properties, or features of the noun it accompanies. For example, the juicy orange was a refreshing treat on a hot summer day. She wore a comfortable sweater on a chilly winter evening. In both examples, the adjectives juicy and comfortable describe the quality of nouns orange and sweater respectively. Adjectives of quantity. The adjectives of quantity help to show the amount or the approximate amount of the noun or pronoun. These adjectives do not provide exact numbers, rather they tell us the amount of the noun in relative or whole terms. For example, he only had a little knowledge about the topic in the examination. There is enough petrol in bike for reaching school. In both examples, the adjectives little and enough describe the quantity of the noun, knowledge and petrol, respectively. Third, demonstrative adjectives. A demonstrative adjective is used to specifically describe the position of something or someone in space or time. For example, this, that, these, and those. Demonstrative adjectives examples in sentences. I want these sparkly sunglasses. Try using this paintbrush in art class. This red ball is mine. Fourth, adjective of number. An adjective of number is the adjective that is used to depict either the number of nouns or their position or place in a particular order. It is called numeral adjective. Some common example: all, many, several, 5, some, first, 12th, most. Adjective of number examples in sentences. There are 4 chairs in the living room. He came in second place in the race. The recipe calls for triple the amount of sugar. Fifth, interrogative adjective. An interrogative adjective is a word that modifies a noun by asking a question. Interrogative adjectives are also known as interrogative determiners. The interrogative adjectives are what, which, and whose. For example, what assignment did I miss out on? Whose car will they give us? Which book do you like the most? Sixth, possessive adjectives. A possessive adjective is a sort of adjective that modifies a term by stating whoever possesses, has, or manages it. It means possessive adjectives indicate possession or ownership of something. The commonly used possessive adjectives are your, our, her, his, it, my, their, and whose. They frequently refer to pronouns such as I, you, she, he, it, us, that, and who. For example, that is my house. Her name is Sambhavna. Pick up your shoes. Seventh, proper adjectives. These adjectives are formed from proper nouns, that is, specific people, places, things, or ideas are known as proper adjectives. For instance, China is a proper noun. It is the name of a country. The word Chinese is an adjective because it is used to describe a noun, as in Chinese food, because proper adjectives derive themselves from proper nouns, which are capitalized. Proper adjectives should be capitalized. For example, the Italian minister visited our country yesterday. African drums are lots of fun to play. A group of American tourists visited India recently. Degree of comparison. Adjectives show comparison by changing their form. The 3 degrees of comparison are positive, comparative, and superlative. First, positive degree. The positive degree of an adjective is the base form of the adjective. For example, a big car, a deep river. Second, comparative degree. When 2 objects or persons are being compared, the comparative form of the adjective is used. The comparative adjective can be formed in 2 ways. By adding er to the positive form of the adjective, by adding the word more before the adjective. Add, when, example, forming and exceptions. Add er when words of 1 syllable, example, this is so long a book, forming and exceptions. Words ending with e, add r to the end of the word, example large, larger. Words with 1 vowel and 1 consonant at the end. Double the consonant and add er to the end of the word. Example, big, bigger. Words with more than 1 vowel or more than 1 consonant at the end. Add er to the end of the word. Example, hard, harder. Add er when words of 2 syllables ending with y. Example, this doll is prettier. Forming and exceptions. Change y to I and add er to the end of the word. Add more when words of 2 syllables not ending with y. Example, he is more charming than his friends. Forming and exceptions. Insert more before the adjective. Add more when 3 syllable words are longer. Example, this is a more powerful cable. Forming and exceptions. Insert more before the adjective. Third, superlative degree. The superlative degree is used to say what thing or person has the most of a particular quality within a group of its kind. The superlative can be formed in 2 ways. By adding est to the positive form of the adjective. By adding the word most before the adjective. Add, when, example, forming and exceptions. Add est when words of 1 syllable. Example, this is so longest book. Forming and exceptions. Words ending with e. Add st to the end of the word. Example, large, largest. Words with 1 vowel and 1 consonant at the end. Double the consonant and add est to the end of the word. Example, big, biggest. Words with more than 1 vowel or more than 1 consonant at the end. Add est to the end of the word. For example, blue, bluest. Add est when words of 2 syllables ending with y. Example, this doll is prettiest. Forming and exceptions. Change y to I and add est to the end of the word. Add most when words of 2 syllables not ending with y. Example, he is the most charming boy at school. Forming and exceptions. Insert most before the adjective. Add most when 3 syllable words or longer. Example, This is the most powerful story. Forming and exceptions. Insert most before the adjective. Irregular, comparatives, and superlatives. These adjectives have completely irregular comparative and superlative forms. Positive, comparative, superlative. Good, better, best. Bad, worse, worst. Little, less. Least, much. More, most. Far, further, or farther, furthest, or farthest.